Let's create a default MVC project. Let's create a new project. I'm going to create a ASP.NET Core model view controller, and I'm going to name it Core MVC. Click next, and I want to select individual accounts for identity. Let's create. So this will gonna create a default project with identity. So let's update the database. Package manager console and update database. So this is our default project. We can run. So whenever we click or submit any form, the entire page is refreshing. So we are going to apply my plugin, SPA plugin. So here I need to add a folder, the SPA. So this is the files. We need this spa.js file. Go to layout.cshtml, which is the master page. Here we need to create div id equal, name it content, and inside it cut and paste it over here. And we need jQuery code top of this render body. And we need to place our plugin here. Let's copy the script, paste it here. So these files is this one and this, and content is this one, and we are calling our plugin like this. So another thing I need to update is this one. Copy this and go to the view start and paste it here. That's it. And another thing I need to do in the identity, which is in areas, right click here, add new scaffold item, identity, add, because we need all the pages available in this project so that we can modify. By default it's hidden. Let's select all, and the DB context is this one, and add. Let's wait a few seconds. This will gonna take a while to generate all the pages. Okay, now we can see all the pages. From here we need to go view start, and we need to paste the same and cut this, paste it over here, and expand these accounts, and we need to go to a layout which is in manage, this one, layout, comment this line, cut this one, paste it here, save. Now run the project. We are done. Now this will act like a single page application. If we click here, the entire page is not refreshing. Only the render body section is updating. Even we click login, register, it's like that. Another thing I need to do, actually I forgot, just go to the login partial page, and here at the logout time I need to stop the Ajax. Stop Ajax. Only here I need to mention this. I hope this is not going to update because we need to. Okay, rerun again. Later we'll gonna runtime Blazor compilation service I'll gonna add. Anyway, if I click register, let's register a account. Here you can see the register is done. Just click to confirm. This full refresh because currently my plugin uh, not going to work with this Razor pages, which is only the identity part. The Razor pages means this CS HTML, and there is a belongs to a .cs file. So let's go to login. You can see not interface refreshing. Even I click forgot your password, go back, resend email confirmation, go back, click login. The interface is refreshing. Only this time because this login is a Razor page syntax, which is this one. So if I click logout, let's see this. I'm clicking this one, and we can put a phone number, not a phone number, all should be a number, you see. Then email, password you can change, so on. And click logout. The interface is refreshing because we already stopped the Ajax. So this is how we can convert any site into a SPA application. But entire thing is a server side, but we want it in client side. So we need to use the Blazor. So let's create a Blazor project. Click add new project, and we are going to select Blazor WebAssembly standalone, which is totally a client side. Click create, and make it set as startup project. and refresh. Let's start this project so that we can see the default. By default, we are getting this project. So here we are getting a hello world. This is the initial page, a counter, the path is this one, which is like this, and whether the path is this one, like this. So to add this project, what I will gonna do, we're gonna right button, click add project reference, and this one, click OK. This Blazor project is added in this MVC project, like this. Now add NuGet package, which is WebAssembly, like this one, and dot server. Okay, so we are using .NET 8, so we need to install this one. So only this package is needed to Blazor project to work with the MVC one. And just before the static files, here we need to mention like app.blazor framework files, and I need a service which is Razor runtime. I like this one. I like this a lot. This is not needed, but I need it because whenever I save a CSS file, this should be updated automatically in the UI. That's the reason. So go up and dot add Razor's runtime compilation. That's it. Another thing we need to do in the Blazor project, I don't need this layout. Anyway, let's keep it. And this is the ID. I need to name it BJ app. For this, I need to go layout. I need to do same like go program.cs, copy this one, paste it here. At the runtime, this file get generated, this Blazor WebAssembly. And at the top, we need to mention base, and the ace ref will be this. And we need to update app.razor. Okay, let's delete this one and let's get that file from my documents. These two Razor files is needed. Here it is. I believe everything is done. Let me check few more things. So this is added here, and this is the pages. The path is this one. Okay, let's run this and we'll do it on the fly. Oh, by default I need to set this one as a startup project. And I need to do a routing also. Anyway, close all tabs, run this project. Go to layout. I need to insert link like this one. Copy this one, paste it. Privacy, it should be Blazor, and the href counter. Let's see. That's not available. So if I click this, we are in the counter page like this. The same way we can go the weather. Copy paste weather. That's the beauty of the Razor runtime compilation. We do and we save and we refresh. Cannot refresh because the routing is not implemented yet. Oh, this Blazor. Click the weather. I need to make it Blazor weather. Like this. You see? Everything working. Everything will work fine. Anyway, I need to insert routing. That's the reason. Okay, let's program.cs file open. This is very important. Copy this one. Okay, go to program.cs file. At the end, we need to Blazor specific routing. So any types of this type of URL we are pointing here. So go to home controllers, copy this one, paste it here, and this should be a Blazor. And expand this, copy. Better we do this. Right click, add view. Add. Come on. That's why copy paste is more faster than this one. Anyway, we need to make it empty page, and the URL path should be start with like this, bz app. Okay, we are done. Let's run this project. Now the client side routing and server side routing will gonna work side by side. This content is this one, and the clear MVC, this is going to call this one clear MVC content. This same project, anyone can skip up to this point because this is the initial setup video. I already done the same thing in my existing project, which is this one. Let me show this project because here everything is implemented. Let's run this project. Hmm, I got it. I got it. Like I forgot to change one thing on my last project. Let me show this. Uh, the last project is this one. To make it like to make my plugin work with this Blazor, I need to use this one, this Blazor JS file. So let's use that one. Save. Now if I run, things should work. Because the both render section is work side by side, like the server side and the client side. Now if I click this, you see the path is same, that's why both showing the. Let's go to home, and here I need to also do the BZ app. Control S and trigger this one, hot reload. Applying code changes, done, and let's refresh. Now things, everything fine, and I need to go to layout and make it this one home Blazor. Then path is aceref bz app. Let's see, refresh this. This one the MVC homepage, and this one coming from the Blazor. This one again the MVC, and this is the front end. Even we refresh, what will happen? This type of route will go to the home controller Blazor, this section, and because of this it will be a fallback. Now things are quite smooth. You register, login, everything fine. Only the login and Razor related syntax related, which is this identity, this area's identity, only this part will be excluded from this ISPA plugin, and rest of the thing will gonna work through Ajax. This is how the side by side the both client side and backend side working. So here in this example you can see the client side routing and the server side routing both is working side by side. Let's show you something very advanced. The same project I already implemented. So this is the same project actually. So what I did in this Blazor app, this project, I added a models folder, and this is the model employee. Here you can see, and in the migration we already added this employee. Let's create a default controller which is employees. Right button click, add controllers, and select MVC controller with entity framework. I need to select the model class which is employee, this one, and this is the DB context. Click add. Let's wait a few seconds, let it be generated. Come on. Okay, so this is the default backend code and default pages, and let's do the same in areas. There is a CRM area, everything is empty. Let's do the same here also. Add controllers, Blaze, employee. Too many things. This one. Let's wait a few seconds. Magical work is coming. Really interesting. Like I'm gonna implement the Blazor project in such way it will work like a MVC. You will not gonna find out any difference. So this is the controllers and default. Anyway, let's go through this program.cs. I already added the areas route here. So any areas will gonna hit URL hit like this. And in the layout page, link already added, the employees index. Let's run this project. This is taking a while. Come on. Okay, so if I click this, here you can see this is the, we can create like this. Here it is generated, and we are in CRM employees, which is areas. Here we are, and if I click this, we are in here. So let's do, click save, the validation error. Okay, so the currently our MVC project is like this. We need to migrate this into the Blazor. That's our main objective. So I already implemented these employees in the Blazor project. I placed it here. Create, index, edit. Go to index page. This code exactly same as this one. So if I show index, here there is this is the path. If I change anything, Control S, and if I go to this .tt file and click save, I click OK, it will regenerate everything like based on the folder. You see, it get changed. The path is prefix is bzapp, then the folder name, then index. So this is auto generated. Even this edit, this is generated like this, id underscore, which is colon and int. This routing is generated automatically, and let me show something. So for Blazor project, I need this code. Actually, I converted. I converted this backend, which is returning view. I changed into the JSON. That's it. Let me show. Same thing I did. Control S. Here you can see I'm returning OK, and like that, OK. So everything is a JSON format like this. That's the only thing I changed. Okay, the same thing I need to do in the areas. employees controller, paste it here. That's it. Now I need to run this project and show the migration into the Blazor. Go to layout. Currently it's creating the server side URL. I need to make it Blazor action. Paste, Control S. CRM employees. Let's refresh. Employees area. Let's go to employees. If I click this, it's what's happening here. Once I click that one, it goes to this page. Then by default the path is this one. So what it's doing, it inherits this list of, which is a common, which is just similar like the approach is like this one. The I enable this list so that we can get a model and we can iterate through the model. The same like that one, I did same thing like here. So this is the common components. Let's go to components and the list page. This is the code. This is a common list object for all pages. Anyway, so here we are getting the model, which is the list of employee, and we are iterating through like this so that we can copy paste our existing .cshtml file, easy to migrate. And even the URL we are doing like MVC style, which is this one. So go here we are. So in a MVC project, what actually happens? Whenever we click a link, it goes to server first and get all the data from database and go to the .cshtml file, the view. At the end, we get the HTML content. But in Blazor, when we click a link, it will first go to the page which is already existed in this client side. Then with the same URL, it's getting the data, which is this one. The URL by default the existing page, getting the information, and the services, the HTTP client is this one. So this is how they're retrieving the data from the database, from the server. So everything, all the external code is hidden so that the .cshtml files code we can easily shift here and make it work. So after clicking this, first the page loads, then it calls employees controller, it comes here. Okay, let me show. Go to counter and click here, employees. Maybe I'm in wrong, sorry, I'm in area, I need to debug here. Okay, If I click employees, sorry, privacy, go employees, here you can see after clicking this link, the Blazor existing page loads. Then it retrieves the employee list. Come on. I didn't do anything. I hate it. Let me show this from area portion. So in areas folder, there is CRM, employees, and index. Here I'm using this page loader common components, which is this one, page loader. So we are passing this object and the context is employees. That's why we can place it the employees. You can put any name. Then you need to do here change also. The error is because of this. But we need to back it. Anyway, we click here. What's happening? It's going to this index page, which is this one. And the components is page loader. And we are seeing this. And by default, it will gonna retrieve the JSON list from here. You see? So whenever I click a link, the page already exists in the client, and based on the same URL path, it will gonna retrieve the data from the server side like this. So we don't need to place manually the URL in the client side. So it will gonna work just like same like MVC format. Here is this is. So the same way we can click this delete button and this code will gonna execute. There will be a confirmation and this is the URL. It will go to the delete here. It will come, which is return the OK. Let's do it. Click delete, cancel, delete, OK, done. So here you can see the create page, the exact same code like this one. All the extra code is hidden in the common function like common components like this one. Auto form, the auto submission, everything works like this. Let me explain. Go to create. Here you can see token we can pass. The redirect URL we are mentioning here. So we go click create The page already exists here, and some name, and when we click save, this is done. So we didn't implement it any functions here. You can see we are using the common function which is in auto form, and here you can see it is calling this post, and based on this existing URL, which is this. That's why no need to write, and that's the beauty. The same way this is employees, which is this one. And the UI is little different. Here you can click delete, click OK, it will gonna delete. I hope that's the most amazing project I did so far. This is really good, and this is just like a MVC, very less code. I minimized everything, like things are working like a MVC format. What we do in MVC in CSHTML, the same thing, the same code we can do in Blazor. You can see the validation itself working from the Blazor side. Okay, here need to pass the token. Maybe that's. I hope things are clear. I don't know what's. Need to check. Input does not contain JSON tokens. Expected. Okay, go to employees, create. Here I mentioned true, and for now, no need to pass. Now things will work. Thank you for watching this video. I hope things are clear. Thank you.